No, I'm be on some honey shit. You kinda, I won't say, I ain't. It put me on the wire. I really would be like on your side if you would have came in there when that bitch was doing her interview and said, and we'd have heard both sides. Cause what you saying, the
I'm
motherfucker not being real if it don't make sense. I'm talking about the
all
white bitch. It
right.
makes sense in real life from a nigga that been locked up. It do make sense, bro. And if it's this thing say it ain't nothing with no DNA,
And we can do
then it'll
that.
really
And we
make
can do
sense.
that because
But
we already got all the views. I got 3.2. I'm pretty sure you got like the same or more. We already got everybody. So fuck it. We can do that. We can wake it up like that. I ain't ducking shit. Because I done already put it out there. So if she want to do the interview, I don't give a fuck what we do the interview. I'm down for that.
I ain't saying that yours got it would have made it definitely would have made sense, especially if she could come not intoxicated. But yeah,
But yeah, that's
but the facts, it's a new tea. Somebody messed. They saying that the lady was raped. Did what they this the story, so you would know this was gonna come out next. The lady was drugged. You had sex with her. Then she was she was drugged, and then TC and his boy had sex with her that night. That was supposed to be a cover up for whatever you did with her. Like you let TC and his boy fuck her the same night after you had already did something, so it could be a cover up, and maybe they used condoms, or maybe it wasn't no DNA period from none of y'all, according to what you saying.
all right. So we're gonna try to make this make sense because we know that his sole purpose for having that girl come down to Vegas was to fuck on her. I didn't make that up. He said this to everybody.
Facts.
So he brings the girl down, and before we even get to,
I'm being
yeah,
100.
before we even get to my house, he had, I don't know who it was that was with us. I don't know if it was Armani or somebody else, but they went into the store to get some Four Locos because they wanted to sip on some Four Locos. They came back to the house and they fucked on the porch, on the back porch. In the daytime, it's still daytime. Later on that night, well, not even later on that night, but it's in the evening. I went on an alcohol with Shadi. Then me and her did our thing. Later on to that night, then, you know, bro was with him, and who knows what happened, TC? Who knows? So she woke up. She said she don't know what happened. She got 18. She got 18 stitches in her butthole, and she don't remember what happened. But the truth is, and if I'm lying, Sierra, you was just embarrassed. And not only that, the truth is, and you know what I'm saying, Sierra, your mother had hit me up and left messages. I don't know how she got my phone number, but she had hit me up, talk about how much you nigger, what you do to my daughter, and my husband, Sharon, and we on your ass, you fucking nigger. You know what I'm talking about, Sierra. So you know that when it came to you and your mama, you just went with your family, and you didn't want to seem like you was over here getting ransacked by black niggas. And that's why everything happened. Cut that shit out. You remember, you're not dumb. You do drugs and shit, but you know what's up. And the fact that you was in cahoots because he brought you down here, you didn't want to flip on TC. But you didn't want to seem like you was out here doing fucking promiscuous shit, so you didn't want to look bad. Come on, man. The proof in the pudding, man.
TC said when TC first told us the story, he said him and the girl fell out because she felt like he had set her up for the shit to happen. That was the story he told before we even met this girl or knew her name or anything. He was telling us about he brought a girl and y'all did whatever in the back seat and whatever, and she felt like he let that shit happen and they didn't talk for a while. This is what he said.
Yeah,
So,
but she would admit. I
but
wish
the
she was here
thing,
right now so we could talk about it because she would even admit. I think she would be. I think she would be honest. I hope she would be honest. They did never fall.
but
I'm gonna tell you why they never.
you hit her.
Because they went live. They never fell out because they made videos talk about survive. If I'm lying, I'm dying. It was something to the fact if it wasn't surviving the pedophile, it was something like pedophile. It probably wasn't surviving. It was more so like the story of Sierra Hoover. Uh, they was just doing some shit like they do on Bigo, but they was doing it on Facebook. So they was in cahoots with each other. It was her, a nigga named Imperial, and TC. Like TC went to go live with Imperial in California at this time because I kicked him out. I made Desiree and Shotty kick him out the house, and that's why he turned against me. He didn't turn against me because what happened, because he already knew what he did. He turned against me because I had him kicked out. He know what I'm saying is true. Like, I don't know.
Medical? No, but we got to see the papers because he's saying ain't no
There ain't no
DNA
DNA.
at all. Period. But I don't understand how TC and them can do that. If you had sex with her earlier in the day, but we know it was nighttime because it
Yeah,
was
nighttime.
nighttime. It might have been got dark early, but she got fucked again after you. It got to be impossible for that. If you did it, it got to be impossible for her to have sex again with her shit blew all the way out like that. If they fucked after, but we got to know that they fucked after, because it's impossible for her to have sex with her shit like that.
And not just with one nigga, but with two after me. Two at the same time.
But TC said he ain't like the bitch no more. He said he was sorry because he brought her down there to fuck and she gave you the pussy in the car.
I don't know what else to say. Yeah, TC gonna say that's right. That's right. But like, if they want to have an interview with Sierra Hoover and TC, we can do that. We can do it on your platform. We can do it on anybody's platform, and we can talk about it just to get.
I just want to watch it. I don't give a fuck where it's at. I just want to watch it. As long as it ain't in that one person room where we ain't allowed, I don't give a fuck who do it. But I definitely want to see the whole thing. I want to see the trial in real life. Hell yeah, I do.
And please, TC, because I know you looking at this shit, and even if Sierra Hoover, if it's anything that you saying, please produce factual evidence. If it's anything you're saying with my case, as if she said something about me, she never confessed anything about me, and no DNA, just produce it. It's all public information. It's not hard. A lot of people, they don't go off of that. They go off of what somebody say instead of just doing their own door deals. The reason why somebody knew I had a cop to a plea last month, because they finally did their door deals. They said, let me look up his name, and they seen I had a gun case. It's that easy. Everything is public about me. So if it was something to say that I raped a woman and she admitted to me raping her or me having DNA, that would be out there. That's all I'm saying. We got to be smarter than that. Like, we got to be smarter than that. It's going to be out there. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. But that's all that's all I really wanted, just to chop it up about, just to talk like that shit. You know what I'm saying? How I'm a manipulator. So when a nigga speaking his truth, I'm a manipulator. But then when I don't say nothing, I'm hiding. So I can't win for losing. That's why I'm out here to try to make everybody. Because if I'm not saying nothing, now it's like, oh, why he ain't saying nothing? It must be true. But then when I start saying something and it makes sense, oh, he a manipulator. So I ain't gonna win with some of y'all no matter what. And I ain't trying to win. So if I'm lying, I'm lying. Okay, cool. I need to lie, even though this.
We'll see if they come forward with the shit. We'll
All right.
see. But no,
But no
you know,
sound off. Drama sound off. I don't want to do no drama sound off. Just, I mean,
I'm willing to have my platform open. You feel me? I'm willing to do the shit, but I don't. This something I got message hate with everybody else. As long as I can sit in the room, I don't give a fuck. Not in the window, but I probably want to be up there. 'Cause I think I ask the most good questions to get to the bottom of shit when it don't make sense. Everybody got people they fuck with, and they be biased on asking certain questions
right.
because they fuck with the certain people. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Well,
I'm asking all the
and,
questions.
and I can respect it. So I'm pretty sure when I disconnect, they'll hop up in there and just let me know. I'm gonna be live, so just let me know if that's what they want to do. We can do it. I'm gonna stay live. I ain't gonna be ducking nothing. So if they want to talk about that shit, I'm here. Just let me know. Shit.